What is up, guys? Spiritual Lemonade back with another video. Today we are checking out a new project from an artist that we've checked out only once on the channel. He goes by the name of JJL. He just dropped a new project called Kentucky Ave. I briefly met JJL and Opto. They were both at Smokefest. I'm super excited to check this full project out from him. We've only checked out one song, and it was a song with Sia Thy Legend, which I also just reacted to a new project from Sia that will be dropping in a week or so from the time this video drops. Yeah, we got 8 songs as well. Sia's project had 8 songs, but this is, I think, all new songs, at least for me. I don't know if any of these were singles, but we also have some information from him. He said that he produced, I think, I don't want to misspeak right here, so let me pull up the receipts real quick. Yeah, he produced every single song on this and then mastered 6 out of the 8. I'm not sure which 6 out of the 8 he mastered, but still super cool that he does almost everything on his own. The song that's standing out to me right now just by the title, 2003, I don't know if that's an interlude or something, but that's the year I was born, so very excited for that one. Let's get right into this. Before we do, remember, when life gives us lemons, we praise the Lord. And when life takes our lemons, we still praise the Lord. Plastic silverware at first. Let's get it.
Chalice on my cuss, plastic Dixie cups and plastic silverware inside a cabinet. As a youngin' never had a silver spoon in my mouth, but I'm soon gonna be found with a gold paddock. I go to
As a child, I never had a silver spoon put in my mouth. He grew up on that plastic silverware. I know what you're talking about, man.
Yes, sir. Plastic Dixie cups and plastic silverware inside a cabinet. As a youngin' never had a silver spoon in my mouth, but I'm soon gonna be found with a gold paddock. I go the distance like I'm Willie Beeman, not just any given Sunday, but in every season. I need the family eating. I've been beaten and battered. I'm still breathing but shattered. Repercussions from depression got my sanity.
Still breathing but shattered. These bars are crazy. I don't even know what this reminds me of. It's like a very specific sound. The way he's rapping, it's like super short punchlines, or not like short punchlines, but like it's not a super crazy setup for a punchline. It's just right there. I love his style of rapping. I wasn't too sure what style it was going to be, because I really have only heard that one song with Sia to really base him off of, but I love the sound so far.
As a youngin' never had a silver spoon in my mouth, but I'm soon gonna be found with a gold paddock. I go the distance like I'm Willie Beeman, not just any given Sunday, but in every season. I need the family eating. I've been beaten and battered. I'm still breathing but shattered. Repercussions from depression got my sanity fractured. I'm still flattered when I'm called a legend, but I'm not a Hall of Famer, so I'm living present. The brown boy gonna be golden in a few. No, it's true, I'll be a king that was once only born a peasant. I count my blessings cause my life is precious. I love the faithful ones, and even those I know be jealous. I feel helpless in this maze in my mind.
Oh, I'm gonna run that one back.
I love the faithful ones, and even those I know be jealous.
I love the faithful ones, and even the ones that I know are jealous. Man, even if you're jealous of what I got going on, I'm gonna love my enemies. That's fire.
Helpless in this maze in my mind, but my faith is my guide. I know God's on my side on this riding ass. Facts.
No
chalice on my cuss, plastic.
I'm pretty sure one of my boys, Bars and Beats, made a reel on Instagram recently about JJL, and I think in there he was saying he has some jazz influence, definitely evident in this, at least in the production, like very jazz heavy in the background, super fire. Next up we got a little interlude.
Al final de cuentas sí, necesitas el público, necesitas a la gente, pero no necesitas su aprobación, porque lo estás haciendo porque a ti te gusta.
to Atlanta and it led me to Fort Lauderdale. Whole lot of secrets, but I'm not the type.
Hey, Fort Lauderdale. So he's out in Florida now? I guess that's where he's from.
Well, okay, put up to Atlanta and it led me to Fort Lauderdale. Whole lot of secrets, but I'm.
He pulled up to Atlanta. Never mind. Let me restart the song one more time because he didn't say he's from Fort Lauderdale.
Well, okay, put up to Atlanta and it led me to Fort Lauderdale. Whole lot of secrets, but I'm not the type to kiss and tell. Snakes in the grass wanna watch me fall, but wish me well. Made a noise, startle you while sleeping, call me Pierce the Veil. Waited for the ship to sail, realized I'm the captain of it.
Bro, these bars, Pierce the Veil bar went crazy. I love these, the way he goes about the punchlines.
Snakes in the grass wanna watch me fall, but wish me well. Made a noise, startle you while sleeping, call me Pierce the Veil. Waited for the ship to sail, realized I'm the captain of it. Time to flip the fairy tale, not to win no Lucy lovin'. Came a long way from rolling Doja board and now we're mad. We done switched the green and blush for Benjis when we cut the slack. Lost my job around the same time Roberto lost his leg. Broken overweight but was ashamed to go to God and beg. When I humbled myself he provided when he more than doubled up what I was making. Made a diamond out the rubble wreck. Music never took a backseat. This last year I came through with a stampede. $250,000 streams plus shows in Miami and in Dallas. Ain't hard to tell a Nas level nasty. You can try to pass on me, but if you sleeping you should wake up. The shake up I'm making is ant level, the place tough. The young brown boy.
Bro, the flow right here is crazy. I love the mix on his vocals too. Super crispy, clear, like loud, not overly loud, but like loud, crystal clear, which is something like with a lot of these artists. I know he's not as much of an up and coming artist as he is more. He's definitely he has his sound down, and I know that him and Psy Thy Legend, the two people I'm sitting down today to react to, I know they take their art serious. They're not going to put out something that, you know, is not mixed well or whatever. Like a lot of like newer artists, which I'm not throwing shade at. I know I've done this in the past, which is why I have decided like I'm not going to drop music anymore unless I do it the right way, unless I get like good production, if I can find someone to mix and master. So that's why everything that's on my Spotify, it's like old music. So when you go and listen to my music and then you hear me saying all this, just know I'm not being hypocritical here. I'm just saying I really appreciate people like JJL and Saya who take the music serious and really want good quality music from it, because it makes me appreciate it more. I know the listener as well appreciates it more. Let's keep going. I know that was a little random.
Second me abuelo smiling back.
Que le gusta a la gente sí es importante, pero lo importante es que a ti te guste. Si tú estás consciente y estás satisfecho con lo que hiciste, ya X, güey. O sea, tú siéntete bien contigo mismo. Ya si no le gusta a la gente, ok, ni modo.
Alright, loose change, let's get it. Got the little change sample in there.
Wow, let me peep it 2 cents. Never mind, no, I could tell you 4 quarters worth of game to vibe, so let me break it down like a
4 quarters worth of game? Okay.
Wow, let me peep it 2 cents. Never mind, no, I could tell you 4 quarters worth of game to vibe, so let me break it down like a raw play right in front of me. Life ain't going how I thought it was supposed to be. It could take a toll on me, but I paid a full price. Y'all live matinee, rental what you go drive. TNT squad, I've been Shaq, try my Kenny jet.
I'll pay full price, you pay the matinee. The matinee is usually I think the earlier show. Like if you're going to a play or a movie, like the earlier show is cheaper, but you wanna go at the good time. The matinee is kind of like the rehearsal show. That's fire.
Price, y'all live matinee, rental what you go drive. TNT squad, I've been Shaq, try my Kenny jet. Only type of shooter that I got, we gon' cut the net. Life is not a college bracket, but I'm still trying to Final Four. I remember when we thought of how to fund a tour. Now we international, in a way that's tangible. Now we want the capital and I've been so irrational, but trust the process, been the motto now. I'll flip the Dodge to a foreign with the top going down. The boy J, Ben Brown with an all black fit. But brighter colors what I'm trying to get, what I'm trying to get.
You wanna know where I'm from? I'm from a place where it's light and there's always sun. If you ain't making six figures and you a bum, where the men want they girls acting like they nuns, but then they
Is this a feature right here? I don't think this is JJL right here.
ain't making six figures and you a bum, where the men want they girls acting like they nuns, but then they turn around screwing, say they having fun, and all we hear about is how they making hella millions, how they done make it from the bottom, talking racks of riches. I saw your pops in the bands and your moms was with them. This is the stories that we hear, but they ain't from the trenches. Now I ain't saying in my life that I had the worst, but I'm not saying it was easy, had to put the work. When we was hungry there was nothing in my mama's purse, but now I see it as a blessing. Thought it was
When I was hungry, there was nothing in my mama's purse. Crazy.
that I had the worst, but I'm not saying it was easy, had to put the work. When we was hungry there was nothing in my mama's purse, but now I see it as a blessing, thought it was a curse. Yo, and now I keep it a buck, I'ma be your favorite rapper, I'ma learn from the ups. The downs is what was showing even though they were tough. Where you think I got the callous, ain't no way this was luck.
He went crazy. Another reference to change, you know, loose change. I'ma keep it a buck. Just using terms like that, and then JJL doing the 2 cents and then 4 quarters worth of game. Just like all those references to loose change. Fire. Alright, next up we got Times Square. We got some trumpets going already. I think trumpet.
Well, at Times Square is the top of the beauty. Inside the city, it'd be second to my baby if she pulled up. Out of all the queens, you're the one that I daydream of. In a place that don't sleep when it's cold. I'm here with my pockets that your hands fit so well. Inside of, know our love can propel us to new heights that are unknown. Higher than the Empire State, know it's cutthroat, cause the distance is a challenge. But the sacrifice and the time gon' balance what we lack, and our actions gon' define where we end up in a year from now. I don't want a summer if I'm time, we can figure out a plan, cause you ain't Daisy, and I'm not Gatsby. You're more MJ, and I'm more like Pete. We can really swing through the city while I'm holding you. I know that this love is enough for two, let me tell you.
Spider-Man reference was fire.
Call me MJ, you're my Pete. Yeah, the days feel warmer with your energy. You remind me of chocolate, you sound my sweet. Love's in the air, tell me when we'll meet.
I don't recognize this voice. I may or may not know who this is. I wish the features were listed on this, because I'm pretty sure there was also a feature on Loose Change. But whoever this is, she sounds really good.
Myself into your arms, show me how that I'm the one you want. My heart beating faster in this love scene. Tell me, boy, are you the one for me? I'm just afraid of disaster. Giving my heart up as I walk past. I'm roaming the streets with no bother. My feet on concrete are safe for my heart. Yet you find a way to lift me up sidewalks. It's so sweet. I think I'm blushing. Oh, I can't with this boy. Don't play with me. Don't leave me. Don't leave. Don't let go. Don't leave me. Don't go. Don't let go.
Love that. I love the mix of the piano and the whatever. I think it was a trumpet, but it could be just any kind of horned instrument. I'm not too familiar with every instrument, but the pairing of those two instruments with whoever was singing was really fire. Really enjoyed that. Next up, we got Brooklyn, another song relating to New York. Let's get it. got some lo-fi vibes here.
9 a.m. in Brooklyn with a bacon, egg, and cheese at hand. Strolling through the city, overthinking how to get ahead.
Okay, so I'm assuming maybe he's from Brooklyn or New York then. I was thinking he was saying earlier that he was from Fort Lauderdale or something, but I think it would make way more sense if he was from New York.
1 year away till I'm taking off my parents' plan. Medical insurance ain't the only thing I need to mend. My life is on a tightrope, no net below me. Living off the slight hope that people might know me. My left is on Ginobili, my right is on Duncan. I'm banking on his dream to turn the leather into Tuscan. Oh, they want the ship sunken like the Titanic, but my skill set sharp, I've been dynamic. A slight panic in my mind when it's racing. I've been facing real life, I don't wanna be gigantic, I just wanna
I love what he's talking about because a lot of people are going to relate to what he's talking about. Basically, you know, he's getting older, you know, as you become an adult, you eventually, you know, like he's talking about not moving out, but like moving off of his family's, or his parents, like insurance and all that, just like kind of becoming your own person. And like, I assume was born in 2003, same as me, you know, kind of not exactly going through that yet, but pretty soon, probably in the next year or so.
Strolling through the city, overthinking how to get ahead. 1 year away till I'm taking off my parents' plan. Medical insurance ain't the only thing I need to mend. My life is on a tightrope, no net below me. Living off the slight hope that people might know me. My left is on Ginobili, my right is on Duncan. I'm banking on his dream to turn the leather into Tuscan. Oh, they want the ship sunken like the Titanic, but my skill set sharp, I've been dynamic. A slight panic in my mind when it's racing. I've been facing real life, I don't wanna be gigantic, I just wanna provide for my wife and kids. Even if I haven't met him yet, I wanna give every opportunity I never had growing up. Moment that I'm blowing up, I'm thriving, not just trying to live. Y'all subscribe to the fib, you a slave, so you mentally drained. While I strive for this dream, cause there's more to be gained. Don't need chains from nobody, cause the king is above. I thank God I can feel all his love, and that's real. I know how it feels to be broke, I know how it feels to be living off hope. How it feels when you cope with the pain.
I know what it feels to be broke, I know what it feels like to be living on hope. Wow, that's a bar right there.
Acting like you fine cause your skin been toughened, roughened up a bit by life, I know that too well. Know the goal been heaven, but we live through hell. I won't sell you a dream, but there's light in the dark. There's a bigger plan for us, I know that in my heart.
That was Brooklyn, definitely relating to that a lot. Not just now, but like even in the next year or so, I know I'll be relating to it even more. Very cool song. Very good not storytelling, but just songwriting. On that, next up we got Roberto Interlude. Let's get it.
Diría algo como: Dios tiene los planes perfectos para ti. Déjaselo todo en sus manos. La verdad, tú no tienes la solución de todo, ni tienes el control de todo. El valor que realmente tienen las cosas, o sea, lo valiosas, que no todo giras alrededor del dinero, del físico, sino que hay cosas más valiosas que el dinero no puede comprar. Y cosas más importantes que simplemente tú. O sea, que tú no eres lo más importante, aunque sea tu vida. Que sí, o sea, te vas a respetar y todo, pero es disfrutar más en los momentos, güey. Disfrutar la salud, disfrutar todo lo que tienes y no pensar en lo que no tienes. O sea, sí como para conseguirlo, pero no sobrepensar así de que, no tengo esto, no tengo lo otro, sino como mentalidad, ¿sabes? Está bien ver la vida de otros puntos de vista, güey. La neta, hay que compartir lo que uno tiene, güey.
Okay, we're going to come back at the end after we listen through, and I want to talk about this interlude, and even the other one, even though the other one was fairly short compared to Roberto Interlude. But the only thing I'll say right now is I have no idea what was said during that because I do not speak Spanish. I think that was Spanish. But yeah, we're going into this last song, Sylvia. Let's get it.
Memories of Auntie Slim, still way alive. Everybody think that I'm him. I still pray about a whole lot of vices that been gripping like a slip. Nah, Judas had a fate that got me envious. I kid. Nah, therapy just brought out insecurities. Facing my reflection wasn't ever something new to me, but having someone call you out the way that she did hits different when someone sees the things that you hid. It's funny cause my uncle runs for a living, I just volunteer for it. My jealousy peak when I saw my parents torn.
My uncle runs for a living, but when he runs, you know, he has to volunteer for it, basically.
My jealousy peak when I saw my parents torn. My anxiety is something that I'm still curing. A fond image what I'm still showing. I sell dreams to these women like it's real estate. I could build a house with these lies that they feel is fake. Been a long time since my feelings can reciprocate. Do I need to spell what that indicates? Nah.
Bro,
some things
there
are
were some Instagram captions right there.
left unsaid. I can't please everybody, haven't once yet. Overthink when I ponder on what comes next, but it's not in my control what I want blessed, or what God says. 10 toes down, will many claim, but I can count my friends with one hand. Shoot the fakes off with the opposite, don't come back. I know what God grooms and potential. I don't need accessories, I got my essentials. Florida been feeling more like home than my real one. Maybe that's the reason why I drink till I feel numb. Weight on my shoulders got my heart like a steel drum, pounding on my chest, only time that I feel some. These days, replay value got me overthinking every line. Looking at the mirror got me asking myself, who am I? God told.
Replay value these days got me overthinking every single line. Like, is what he's putting out, does it have replay value? In my opinion, yes, it 100% does, because this is, he knows how to tell a story, he knows how to write a good song, and he knows how to make it sound amazing.
To the homies, only you decide to keep up a facade or align with my true design. Dreading going home from New York as I write this. Edward told me I'm a star, not a light switch. Time to wake up and stop sleeping on who I'm born to be before it's late and I'm dead and gone. Yeah. Some things are just better left unsaid. I can't please everybody, haven't once yet. Overthink when I ponder on what comes next, but it's not in my control what I want blessed, or what God says.
Alright, that closes the project Kentucky Ave from JJL. Thank you so much for sending this early, JJL. Really means a lot. I always love when artists, especially like a more established artist like himself, trust me with, you know, the early release and want my feedback. So overall, really good project. As I was saying before, I want to talk about this specific one, Roberto interlude. I mean, the first one was very short, so there's not too much to really talk about there. But something that I have noticed so many times in especially like newer artist projects is, you know, the classic voice memo, phone call, like audio recording, but that's all they upload with it. Just literally the audio, it doesn't even sound like super crisp, which I know it's hard to make sound really like clear or anything, but like with this interlude, it kept me invested, even though I had no idea what the guy was saying in Spanish. I was invested in what, like, at least the music, because there was music behind it, and also like towards the end where it just sounded like, you know, just a guy talking. The beat was brought back in very heavily, grabbed my attention again, got me ready for the last song. So I just want to say, all these artists out here, take notes on how to make a good interlude. I know my boy JT Picks, he reviews music, he doesn't do reactions, but that's a big thing, and I think he would appreciate this interlude right here. He's very tough on interludes, and I think he would appreciate this one. Yeah, production was crazy. Shout out to JJL for doing that. Lyrics, as I've said before in this video, he just knows how to write really good songs, like really good, stays on topic. Loose Change was a great example of just like staying to the one topic and making it fun, relating it to change throughout the song. So just shout out to his pen, shout out to the production, shout out to the mixing and mastering, and shout out to whoever the features were. I don't know, and I probably won't know until the project is out. But I'll have JJL linked in the description, as well as the link to this project in the description. Go listen to it for yourself. Go add any of your favorite songs to your playlists. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here to the channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos like this. If you need prayer or have any questions about the Bible or your walk with Christ, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to start a conversation with you guys over there. Go be fruitful. Let's go.